Hello, good morning, and welcome to episode 2 of Timberborn, Beaverly Hills. I still love this name. I think it's so cringy, but so funny at the same time. Anyways, so in this episode, I want to do a couple of things. First, I want to get rid of this lumberjack flag because there's no point in having him sit there. But also, I want to get away up here, so probably going to end up being ladders just over here because I want to get all of these trees. I also want to have the ability to put a geothermal engine here on this field, and then have power run through this mountain, preferably through the mountain and not over. But I mean, we're quite a ways away from dynamite and extract and everything. But yeah, so anyways, have that go through, and then we can have sort of an industrial area on this higher part here. Is sort of my intention. So yeah, that will have to happen soon. But what I really want to do in this episode is start on a reservoir over in this area, which kind of goes along with having dynamite and extract and everything, because I want to have reservoir sort of in a rectangular shape here, that will also come up here to have this area filled as well. But what I really want to have is a tunnel that goes down through here, and keeps this reservoir filled. So yeah, that's gonna take quite a while. We're gonna need a lot of resources, which is another thing that I want to start getting into, or at least making strides for, is the number cruncher, which I'm now finding out takes metal parts, which is going to be interesting. So first and foremost, we need wood, because we have absolutely none, and that is a very big problem. Thankfully, we have these trees and we're not hard locked, because that would be a big problem. But anyway, so we've got log storage and plank storage here. So I'm going to turn on the lumber mill, but maybe just have one guy in there. Yeah, I don't think we really need more than one. The only thing that I think we're using the planks for is this contraption that we've got going on here. And the ladders, of course, but that's not necessarily a priority. Although really neither is this. This is really just kind of future proofing, I guess. But anyways, let's get a couple more berries going, because I don't want to rely on them for food. I know we do also need storages for a couple of these things, I do believe. Right, so canola. No, we've actually got 2 canola storages. When did that happen? Oh, okay. Soybeans, we've got 1. Cassava, we have 2, but I think I'd rather change one of these soybeans to cassava, just because cassava is going to be so much more useful than, I said soybeans, than the canola seeds. Same with corn. I think I'd like to have another one with corn. And eggplants, we're not really going to be anywhere near eggplants anytime soon, since we're also nowhere near producing canola oil from the canola that we have. So yeah. I do also need to unplant these so that these spread, since the forester can't reach that. So these need to spread. My only gripe with these spreading naturally is they just fill the square. They don't, they're not centered like they are when the forester plants them, but it's okay. It's just going to look weird having 80-ish%, 90-ish% planted and the last part just not uniform at all. But anyways, so cassava, that should be now our 400 and everything else should be 2. Yeah, excluding corn, which we know isn't built yet. What is this storage? Oh, soybeans. Okay, that's fine. So that means we're going to end up with 2. Okay, that is what it is. That's fine, I guess. Soybeans we do in here, right? Yeah, you need canola oil. Okay, so maybe canola oil is something we start on. I wasn't intending to do it anytime soon. But I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt. I mean, we've got just over 5,500, 5,600 as it's now climbing steadily. And we're just now under 6. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. Let's see here. So I want these to be set to blueberries, to harvest first. But that means we're going to need another storage for them. Okay, so we'll come over here. Might as well get another storage for berries. Just, in case of emergency, it's never a bad idea to have more berries, especially being in the Iron Teeth. They, of course, rely on berries to produce. At least this early in the game, we can do the advanced breeding pods. Oh, I thought it changed to extract and water. My fault. Never mind. We will always be reliant on berries. So yeah, that's a little bit of an issue. What are we building over here? Oh, all those things I told him to build? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. They can build those 2 since it's just 2 logs. That's fine. And I do want them to get rid of this, but I'm going to leave everything else paused. Because I don't want them using logs on that. Yeah, because we're gonna need it for all this, which is where I would rather have everything. So yeah. Let's see. Do you also want to get this going? So maybe we give this just a little bit of priority, and then get it set up with a lumberjack flag. Let's see, how am I going to get through this? I think that's the only way. That's unfortunate, but I mean, it is what it is. And then we can get that going, and then we'll just pause it, I think. We're also going to need a mangrove fruit storage, so let's get one up here. Let's see, mangroves are the flower-looking ones. There we go. Okay. All right. So we got one ladder. Oh, both of the ladders in. Awesome. Okay, so I do want to get this guy going because I would rather not cut these down. Although I guess we could start taking the birches out. Yeah, because we're going to need to start with some... Oh, I guess that would be a good idea, huh? Right, so yeah, kind of start progressing the birch trees out. So maybe we just do, we'll do this many trees, however many that is. And then, yeah, that's also going to need to happen. And then going to need to find a way to get power over here. And what I was kind of thinking, I know we have both of these setups here, but I think those might just be a little bit too far, at least for right now. So maybe we can do something like this instead. Since this is a bad water source, it will always produce during a temperate and bad tide cycles. Although, of course, nothing works during a drought, so there's that too. But anyways, not going to have to rely on this producing water to spin the wheels to then produce water, because these will only produce water if they are powered, which is an issue. So yeah, can't have any sort of wheels here. Well, also because this is going to be filling a reservoir. But yeah, regardless, can't have anything going out of here because this would have to produce water without power first to then spin the wheels for the wheels to power the aquifer drill, which is just not going to happen. So we've got a broken tooth. And I deleted the tooth grindstone a million times, actually, quite a few. So let's find the tooth grindstone an actual place to live. Let's see here. Let's also just move this guy over there. There's no point in it going all the way in there. Okay, so that means we're also going to need to remove, well, maybe not remove, but absolutely pause some of these because I don't want the population to boom. So maybe what we do is I'll just leave one of those to start once they get built. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Okay, so I want to start getting up into this area so we can start getting all of these trees cut down also. So what I'm going to do is unmark all of this and mark this so that they do that. Oh, geez. Thank you, Siri. I don't know why that scared me, but it actually did. Anyways, let's see here. So I also thought about putting in a inventor hut here, just so we have another one in case we absolutely need it. And I forgot to turn off the pumps. Why didn't... Okay, maybe I just wasn't pressing the right button. All right, well, these are nothing to do in range. Awesome. Let's get all of this in here. And the scavenger flag is now unlocked by default. I believe this is only unlocked by default for the iron teeth. I don't think it's automatically unlocked for the folktales, but I could be wrong. But anyways, so let's get these marked for cutting again. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to mark these for pine trees, just so we can get pines going again. And we've now lost all irrigation. See, wouldn't it just be lovely to have a big reservoir full of water? Would be so very nice. Okay, so let's see here. In order to get over here also, we're gonna need a way, well, up here, all the way up, right? So let's just do, we'll do here. And then we can just go straight across. So that means this needs to come over and connect there. I don't really want to use the materials. Oh, well, no, actually. Wait a second. We've already got a way over here. Okay, well, I guess what we can do then here, since this will be shorter, they can just start from this side. We'll do something like that, and then get this in here so we can get down. I'm not sure. I don't think this fills with bad water. Oh, it will, though, if we get a bad tide. Well, when we get a bad tide, that will absolutely fill with bad water. So that means we're going to have to cross with platforms. Let's see. We'll do here. Okay, and then bring this all the way over. Ooh, that's unfortunate. We're gonna have to finagle this somehow. Okay, so ooh, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so let's see here. If we put in a staircase there, that should be able to reach all four. And so maybe we do power shafts on that side, and then we'll just prioritize all of those. But do need to be mindful about the day and a half that we have left in this temperate cycle, or in this drought, excuse me, so that this doesn't contaminate any beavers. So you know what? They're not. I know that they're not going to be able to do all of this in the one day that we have left. So I'm going to let them build all of those platforms and stairs. Yeah, and then just leave that disconnected so they can't reach any of that. Okay, awesome. One thing, sort of a stretch goal in this episode that I'm not really sure will happen. I want to start getting into the automations. So possibly doing the new valve, which, if you're unfamiliar, replaces the sluice. So we no longer have sluices. They're now controlled by the valve and the contamination sensor. So this would just end up right here. I don't really want to unlock this yet. Although, let's see here. In order to get that, we're going to need gears. So I'm just going to do gears. That means we need a storage for them, and that's going to go there for gears. Awesome. Okay, do I need metal parts? Do I need metal parts? That's not what I want. I need metal blocks. Drought just ended. Fantastic. Okay, so metal blocks. What do I need for this guy? I need gears and metal blocks still. Okay, cool. So I'm going to have to start on scrap metal collection. Oh, hey, those have already spread. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got extra beavers also. Let's get them pumping. You guys don't need to be sitting there. I probably should unpause this gatherer flag now because we've got all of this going on. And I want to know why this hasn't been started. Oh, you know what? There we go. I should have just led with that, but that's okay. We've got a bad water source in 10 days. Okay, interesting. I don't think that was here in the last one. That's going to be a little bit of an issue. Okay, well, we do want to have this all coming into one larger reservoir, the highest point of the map. So maybe we have actually one reservoir up here and also one on this side. Yeah, because then we can use these two to fill that also. Okay, awesome. I think that's sort of a plan. Right, so let's get these all filled in there. Okay. Construction lacks materials. Oh, it's all of those. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's probably a few of these though as well, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Are they doing this one? I should get another lumber mill in here. We're going to do that. Okay. So let's come and collect all of that. I want to put in a lumber mill and then the gear workshop. Yeah. Okay. And we are so very close to the science needed for a number cruncher, which is unfortunate because we're about to spend a whole bunch of science unlocking everything else that we need. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to put 2 of these in here, but set them to lower priority because we don't really need science a whole lot at the moment. This, of course, will be for scrap metal. Another reason is just because I don't want this to be taking up 2 beavers at a time unless we have the extra beavers. Which, as you can see, we already don't. Which is another thing that I forgot to do. Pause the breeding pods. Okay, whale. Let's see here. Ooh, I was waiting for this kohlrabi to die also because I wanted to put a staircase. Oops, in there. Awesome. Okay, so doesn't look like, yeah, these are just about equal. Okay. Maybe we just leave those 2 on. Because I mean we could use the extra beavers. So yeah, might as well. Might as well leave the 2 on. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna delete that lumberjack flag and then have them collect that rubble. This is still just logs. Oh my goodness, I forgot to put in the tooth grindstone again. I know who is surprised. Absolutely nobody. Okay, awesome. So I also want to get this, which is basically done, and this. Oh, and we've got a bad tide. Okay, so yeah, really glad I don't have them doing any of this because that is just a recipe for disaster. All of this. This is the recipe for disaster. But anyways, let's just pause that staircase actually, and then we can do that. Ooh, you know what we can actually do? There we go. Awesome. So yeah, that's gonna help us build a portion of this, which is just gonna be annoying having to get power all the way over here, over to this side. So let's see here. This is gonna end up being, we're gonna need the vertical shaft. So that's gonna connect there and come over. We're gonna need vertical shafts over. Ooh, having this go through levees is going to be interesting because I don't have impermeable floors, which even if I unlocked them wouldn't really do much because we don't have metal to produce them anyways. Oh, we're so close. We're 2/3 of the way to a number cruncher. Although I guess we're less than that because we still need the these that I've already forgot, metal parts. Okay, so this building doesn't actually require power. That's awesome. So we're gonna do that. Let's see here. I also absolutely have to unlock the smelter. Oh, and this requires 50 planks. That's less than ideal. Ooh, hey, you know what? I just remembered we have a bad tide, so I need to pay attention to this floodgate. How much do we want to bet? I'm gonna forget. So let's see here. Those are put in. Awesome. Oh, and we have both beavers working there. Okay, so let's see. The 2 unstaffed are the inventors' huts. That's fine, I guess. I mean, it's not really fine. Oh yeah, because I just spent a lot of science. Okay. Well, let's see. We're gonna need this space for the smelter. So let's see. While we're here, might as well just rearrange all this. Because that's gonna give us a space for this guy. So Do we have a fermented cassava storage? Yes. Okay. So yeah, those will be able to be picked up. That's fine. Let's see. So this was a fermenter for cassava workplace. Oh, pause. I remembered. And I do need to remember to turn the pumps off. There we go. 500 water. That would be 50 per day, which is exactly what we're doing. Okay. Might have to end up turning one of the pumps on. But that's fine. Okay, so let's get all of these trees cut down here. Okay, can we get one lumberjack flag to reach all of them? Yes. Superb. Okay. Let's get this connected. There we go, because we've got the extra beavers. Awesome. Okay, so let's see here. This is going to have to come like this. I'm just going to do straight across is going to be the easiest way. Oh, hey, look, there's a whole bunch of bad water right there. Yeah, it's those drains that are causing such an issue. Okay. So this is a step off, which means I probably could, let's see, take a levee and block this off. Let's see. We could just do something like that, but I don't love how that fits into the corner. Let's see here. So I just need to do this. That's gonna be the easiest option for this very moment. So that's fine. Yeah, just so that we can get all this bad water evaporated. Okay, right. Well, let's see here. Let's get this across. Okay. So then this is going to have to come up. Which means we're going to have to bring this up each time we raise the level of the reservoir, which could be annoying. Let's see here. Let's bring it over here instead. So yeah, that one needs to go. This needs to be a vertical here. Our levee will go there, so this needs to be a vertical, even though it'll be going down. That's way too high. I was thinking of doing maybe just like a 2 high, maybe a 3. No, we'll do 2. We'll do 2 because we don't have the logs. Ooh, hey. We are going to need platforms. Platforms for that. Which is going to be a little bit of an issue, but that's fine. Let's see here. Ooh, we're already producing gears. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, so I bet you that's where all of our logs are going. Oh, hey, these are all done now too. Awesome. Okay, so we'll get rid of all of that and have the beavers come and collect that. Fantastic. Okay. I wish there was kind of a mass pause button because I don't want them working on these at all. What are you waiting for? Planks and scrap metal. Okay. Right. Well, that's fine then. Let's see here. So we'll do that, which means we need a platform here. And we'll get rid of these 2 on the top of each one. so that this can be a regular power shaft. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that's a good height, actually, I think. Okay. So what I should do then instead is have platforms in the corners. How have these not been picked up yet? Do we have all 4 beavers? All 4 builders? Yes. Okay, interesting. I wonder what else they're doing. You know what? It doesn't really matter. Okay, so... Oh, there's that. Perfect. Okay, so I do kind of want to have this put in because I don't really want to have any access to the lower level. Although I guess we'll need it. We'll need it. So I guess that's fine actually. We'll just go without doing that for now. Okay, so let's see here. This is going to be a wall. Too high. Awesome. Okay, these 2 can go because we were going to do platforms. Okay, so those 2 can go also because we were going to do platforms. You know what? I'm just going to put all of this in super quick. Okay, I think that'll be fine. And then come in and do the upper level. And what was I doing here? Okay. So these corners can also go. Oh, already did that one. Okay, awesome. So that means these are all going to be the double platforms. Awesome. So here, 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 there. Okay. So I totally lied. We're going to do a ladder on this one. And then bring the path all the way around here. Okay. Why doesn't it show that these are connected? Oh, that would be why. Okay, we have 7 unemployed beavers. That is a few too many. So let's come over here. I want to get these 3 buildings. Hello. These 3 buildings set up so that we can start not having so many unemployed beavers. Which I guess, whoa, where did all of the water just go? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, that's an issue. Didn't really want to be without water here. But I guess it's only 3.5 days, or will be at the point of, oh, and berries are going down too. Okay, all right, turning these back on. Oh, hey, and we lost a whole bunch of those. That's, oh, hey now, that's not nice. Oh boy, that's unfortunate. Okay, all right. Well, I guess, you know what? We're just gonna do this. Because we need the logs anyways, and they're not going to grow anymore. I just need to make sure this is not set to do that. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but I guess that is what it is. Nothing we can really do about that at the moment. Nor for the foreseeable future either. Okay, so I do also want to get a couple of these put in so that we don't have any sort of funny business. And by funny business, I mean I don't want anybody to get stuck in here because we don't actually have a way in here at the moment. Will eventually, but not yet. Right. Okay. Awesome. So, what I'm going to do here. Oh, hey, they put this in. That's cool. Didn't know that. Oh, but you know what they didn't do? The wheels first. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. That does give us an estimate. So, let's see here. Handy dandy calculator. So this is doing, we'll call it 75. Although it's not really changing, actually. Okay, so we'll do 77 then. So this is 3 times 4. So 77 what times 12 is 924. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. Actually, that's going to run our number cruncher. Oh yeah, and we're already out of water. You know what? Oh, hey, this is spreading. Wait a minute. That just spread a lot more. That's not cool, guys. That's really not cool. Okay. I guess that's an issue that I did not think about. Oh, hey, it's like continuously spreading. That's unfortunate. Okay, going to need to unlock the, oh, this is Iron Teeth. They don't have contamination barriers. They have irrigation barriers. Oh, and you know what? We are nowhere near treated planks. Because we don't even have a forest population. Although I guess these do have pine resin on them. So maybe we are a little bit closer than I'm thinking that we are. And maybe we can just do like here. Did all of our berries just die? Wait a minute. Oh. Why was it letting me put these in though? Oh, wait, it's red. What am I thinking? It's 7:45. I've been awake for a while, but I'm not tired. Although I guess clearly I am. But anyways, let's see. So, issue, I don't really want to open this floodgate. But I'm gonna have to. Okay. And just kind of hope that nobody gets contaminated. No, not gonna get contaminated. It's diluted at this point. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. That just means that the water is just a little bit contaminated, which is an issue for the little bit of irrigation that we'll be missing. I guess that's fine. Okay. Right. Well, let's see. We don't have any. Why don't we have any logs? This is all marked for cutting, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe. Let's see here. So, I know this plant needs to go if we intend to put a tapper shack there. So I'm going to leave these 4 spaces blocked off. And you know what? I guess what we'll just do for now, let's just put in a couple more lumberjack flags here. Although we don't have the beavers to go in there. Or do we? Do we? Are there beavers in the gatherer flag or scavenger flags? No. Okay. So that means we have 4 vacancies. But 3 plus 2 is not 4. So, oh, one of those just got filled. Okay. Okay. All right. That's fine. We do also need to unpause these guys, whichever ones were. There we go. And then over here, these 3. Okay. Do also need to get started on more water storage, which is an issue because we don't have... Oh, we do have gears and planks. Do we have enough, though? Yes. Fantastic. Okay. I'm going to put these where? I don't want to cover this area because I want to keep this for space to go vertical. So you know what? Are all of these paused? Yes. Okay. Was making sure because that's of course bad water. Anyways, let's see here. Oh, they've done that. Okay. Interesting. Well, I want these to be done first though, and we don't have enough gears to do both. Okay, well I'm gonna put 3 in. I'm gonna prioritize just one. Maybe we'll deprioritize this one and give this one just a 1 high. Because I do want this water storage built, and they're not gonna build and fill it. By the time, oh yeah, in 3 days. They're not gonna build and fill 2 of those in 3 days with just 3 pumps. As much as I would love for that to happen. Okay, let's see here. We do also need a storage in because we are almost full on metal blocks. We are full on metal parts, so he's been sitting there for a while. That is a problem. Metal parts, there we go. Okay, why did I put these 2 here on the end? That was a waste of planks. Okay, come and get those. Oh, hey, you know what? That would be a good thing to do. There we go. Okay, so this guy, we've got 14 planks, or 14 gears. So we'll definitely make the 6 that we need. We're not gonna make the third 20 that we'd need. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no biggie. No big deal. We do only have 170-ish water. That is an issue. Okay, so that means we get this one put in. We get this put in. Oh, but I want this done. Ooh, boy. Okay, well, you only need 6 planks, so hopefully you get those perfect. Okay, so then get this guy put in. We can pause these because they have nothing to do. Perfect, they can go do other things, which means the only building that's unstaffed right now is an inventor hut, which is fine. I want to know why they're doing these when this is prioritized. That's interesting. Especially because these are deprioritized, but okay, that is what it is, I guess. Okay, we've got the planks, that's fine. We're nowhere near the gears. Didn't I say? Oh, we just got 2. Okay. So maybe, we've got only half a day. That's an issue. We're just going to increase the working hours cuz we need to get water storage, and this is an issue. Somebody needs to bring this last gear like now. Like right now. Okay. I'm going to wait. Okay. Closed. Okay. All right. Well, so much less than ideal, but it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine. I'm gonna leave just 1 pump on because we're absolutely gonna need it. I do need to pause all of the breeding pods yet again. And I also should work on housing. Because that's something I want to start on is well-being. And do a little bit better than waiting until the 2 episodes before the finale. Everybody's 24 working hours. Bring this down. We'll do 16. Okay, and then some are hungry and thirsty, which is to be expected after working 24 hours. So, not going to be upset about that. I do want to get this put in. Whoa, 20 days? Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Calculator. We've got 34 beavers times 2 water per day is 68 water per day times 20 days is 1,300 water. Okay. This... Oh, boy. Okay. All right. Well, no time like the present, so I'm just going to keep it rolling here. There's no other clean water on the map. Okay, do we even have the storage for this? We've got 1,100 storage. Okay, so what we should do right now is get canola or canola oil production going. So let's see here. That's gonna have to go back here. We've got the metal parts. We barely have the logs. Okay, get that going. We can put a canola oil storage just here. Yeah, because food I think is gonna be fine. 4 turns into 10, so we've got 100. So 25 is 250. I think food is gonna be fine. So I'm gonna set this to harvest because I would rather have full storages of everything than have plants ready to go, because we are going to pump all of this water. How did water just go down? Oh, we only have 1 pump running. Okay, wait. I need to get those on ASAP. I do want to get this built. I want to know why they're not building this when this is prioritized. What else do I have prioritized? I mean this, but I just did this, right? Okay. Are they going to come and do this then? Yeah, because they just picked up all of the gears that we had. Okay. Okay. That's fine. And we are not producing enough power because of course not. Lovely. Okay, let's get this canola storage put in. Yeah, wow, this is gonna be cutting it real close. I would like to not have all of these mangroves die, but their drought resistance is only 6 days. So that's not happening. All of those are going to die. So might as well mark them all for cutting. I guess we don't have to mark them all for cutting now. But we'll end up marking them for cutting. Okay. So what I think I want to do, I am going to unpause the breeding pods. Let them get really close to being done, and then we'll pause them. Oh, like that one. And that one's pretty close. This one needs to be unpaused. We'll unpause this one too, but absolutely not that one. Okay. Okay. So I guess the issue that we're going to face then is feeding the baby beavers or watering the baby beavers for long enough until they grow up. And can then produce their own water. Okay. So that's a wee bit of an issue there. Okay. Oh, and we're starting to pump out all the good water, so all the bad water's now rearing its ugly head. Okay, wait, hold on. We're just gonna go down to 1 times speed here. This is we're down to 30 beavers, but we have a kit. Oh, that's fine though, because we had 4. We had 4 at the start. Okay, I'm gonna go up to 2 times speed. Right, so calculator, we've got 31 beavers now, which is better than the 34 that we had. Okay, so that's, what, 62, times, I guess they can go, what, 2 or 3 days without water? So maybe we'll do times 12 is 744. Okay, so we're like halfway to the minimum, which is an issue. And so is all of that contamination is a very big issue. Okay, back to 3 times speed here because I want to make sure, or I want to get all of these breeding pods as close to done as possible. And then I'll just pause the game and pause all 4 of them at the same time. No, actually, I'm going to pause that one right now. That one's nowhere near. Those 2 need to be paused because they're basically the same. This one is, okay, halfway. Oh no, these are all getting contaminated. No, 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 no. Okay. All right. So that means Forrester's no longer useful. None of the pumpers are useful. And let's see. So I want to get this set to soybeans all just died. We'll do canola. Okay. And then somebody do eggplant. Before they all die. Let's see here. Oh, I was still down at 16 working hours. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so hopefully you collect all of these mangrove fruits because we're gonna need the food. Oh boy, water is going to be a big issue. Okay, so since we've got the extra beavers, might as well have them collecting berries. Now is a perfect time to mark all of these mangroves for cutting because they're not going to survive. Okay. Although I do want the fruits collected, which is sort of an issue. Yeah, okay, wait. We're just gonna undo that there. Hold on. Sorry about all that. Sorry about the confusion. There we go. Just don't cut those down, please. Okay. I said don't cut those down, sir. Sir. That's not cool. Okay, we'll go back down to 18 working hours because nobody's happy. Okay, we are at 29 beavers. Let's see here. So that's, what, 58? Divided by 369 is 0.15. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. 369 divided by 58 is 6.3. Okay, so we've got a problem. Yeah, so we need to get all of these pumpers on. And have the settings put over. Okay. Yeah, because, well, that's put in. Awesome. I'm going to pause one of these industrial lumber mills. You know, I really almost want to send a whole bunch of beavers out in the middle of nowhere and delete the ladders. Because that's going to be the only way that they don't drink water. Yeah, that's an issue. That's an issue. These guys can be paused. Okay, so I guess now, you know what? That's going to be a perfect spot for a large tank, or a medium tank. I will be able to fit another one here. Okay. So yeah, there's water in there. That'll be fine. I'll let them pick that up whenever they do. I'm not gonna rush it. Because I'd rather this stay there and then maybe in like 2 or 3 days, then we can prioritize it. Because then they'll drink all of this water and then come and collect this. Oh boy. Okay. If I move this storage, then I should be able to get another one back there. Okay, you're full. You're almost full. There you are. Okay, goodbye. You can be paused now. We're down to 28 beavers. Why do we have a child? Oh, crap. Okay. Okay. So, I can delete 1, 2, 3. And get another medium tank in here. Okay. Okay, so that's going to leave, we need 60 gears, which is a problemo. Why does it say we don't have logs? Okay, that doesn't make any sense, but that's fine. Oh, I need to set these away from that. Okay, so one's for harvesting, one's for planting. Okay. All right, that's fine. I do want to know what they're building right now, though. Carrying planks, where are you going? Oh, building all of this. Yeah, because I did remove the deprioritization. Okay. Okay. All right. That's fine. That's fine. And all of these trees are dying. Lovely. And we didn't end up collecting all of the fruit. That really hurts. Okay, so that means we're gonna do one of these. Are the berries gonna last? No. Okay, that's a big problem. That is a very big problem. Okay, so gonna pause these guys because there's no point in having them sitting there. Man, none of these are gonna last. Okay. All right. We're at the point we're now in the negatives, and still have time left there. Okay, so I'm just gonna prioritize just one of those because the 30 water that's there is enough for one for each beaver. Which who knows if that's even what they'll end up doing, but that'll be what does end up happening. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna need to find a spot where I can have some irrigation sort of stations put in so that I can have constant berry supply. I mean, we've got 346, so it's not like we're gonna be in a bad situation. I do want to come and get all of the water though. See, that one's just logs. This one's just logs. These two have water. Okay. Those three have water. Okay. This is a problem. This is a problem. Probably could use another log storage too. So let's get that put in also. There's water in here too. Oh, but if I delete those, then that means that we don't have backup beavers. Okay. All right. Well, that's an issue. I need to start collecting these two piles. Yeah, because we're not gonna last 6.5 days at -7. Okay, but we did just have a whole bunch die of old age. So that's fine. This is really funny. I'm just honestly astonished at how many hours I have in this game and I can't start a colony. As we saw in Overflow Outpost, I restarted that series a dozen times. Okay. All right. Well, ooh, I can pause all of these though. Because we don't need the beavers just sitting there doing nothing. I guess you know what? We'll have them do that. You are without cassava. Okay. I don't want to switch it to, although I guess I could. We'll switch to soybeans for now, but I'll pause it. Because I don't need to have, we don't really need to fill all of that. Because we don't need the food just yet. You can also be paused, and now all of these trees can be marked for cutting. Okay. All right, and none of this is getting picked up. Why? Why? Oh, because you're all thirsty, of course. Okay, well, somebody's got to do it because there's literally water in that. And I don't know how to help you if you're not gonna help me. And of course you're picking up the logs because what else would why would you pick up the water first? That's nonsense. That's nonsense. Right? Oh, and now they've picked up the water. Okay, so we're still at -7. We do have okay. 3 are not thirsty. 3 of our 25 are not thirsty. Okay, well, I guess if we can get those 3, we've got enough food. We can have, just 2 pumpers. Although I guess it's gonna have to be 1 pumper because somebody's going to have to build. Okay, wait a minute. That's what I need to do right now is put in a forester here. Get that built as quickly as possible. So that we can get all of the berries in here. Yeah. Oh, we just had 4 beavers die of thirst. Okay. You don't need to be sitting in there at the moment, though, because there's no point in that. Okay. Okay. How many are we at now? Just the one. Okay, we just had another beaver. 2 more beavers die of thirst. Oh, brother. Okay, we've got 3 days left, guys. Come on. 3 days. I know there's not clean water in here, but I have to do it. I just have to at least try. Yeah, we just had even more beavers die of thirst. Even if it just produces like 3 water, I will be so happy. No, he's just gonna sit there. Of course. Of course. Because it's not clean water and it's not a mix. Yeah, you're gonna sit there too. Figures. Oh boy. Okay, and there's no more rubble over here. Oh boy. Oh boy. This could end quite badly. Okay. You're very close to dying. Oh no. Okay, well you're not though. Oh, you're gonna die tomorrow. So are you. You're both hungry and thirsty. Okay, what about you? You're gonna die tomorrow also. Ugh. Oh boy. This could be an issue. Oh, the game's paused. Ha. Okay, just had 1 die. How many more are gonna die before noon? Just the 1? Really? Oh, 2, 3. Okay. So I'm gonna delete this one because it's nowhere near completion. So that's 2 water that we'll have. Okay, so I think it was this beaver. Maybe it was that one. One of them just drank that water. Which is awesome. Oh, we've got 5 beavers. We just need to make it 1 more day. Oh no, 4 beavers. 4 beavers. We just need to make 1 more day, guys. Just one. Just 1 more day. Please. Please. Oh, and the oak trees are dying. No. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Let's see. So I'm gonna pause everything. Because I don't want them going anywhere other than we can delete those 2 breeding pods, I think. Because we still have those 2. Or are we gonna last? We might last. Okay, which ones were prioritized? These. Okay, so we're gonna put all of the beavers in here. No, because I want that one in there. Okay. Okay, just wait until he's out of there. Oh, please don't walk through that. Oh, okay. Holding my breath there. Folks, if we could please start pumping immediately. Because we just lost another beaver. Oh, we just lost. Okay. Okay, I'm going to leave those two on. I'm going to unpause these so that we have babies. Okay, we just immediately got 4 babies. Fantastic. Okay, and we've got 20 water now just after 1 day. Okay, perfect. We're good. We're good. We're golden. Golden. Okay, that was just a series of unfortunate events, but that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Okay, so I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna pause the those are water pumps. District center can be paused. This is the forester that's over there. Okay. I do want to keep that one open because I would like to start the clock for berries if at all possible. But it's fine if not. Inventors, I want to pause from here because I know that noise is just lovely. These 2 scavenger flags can be paused. What is this? This is the forester that I want. Okay. Okay. And then the 2 water pumps are the only other thing running. Okay. All right. I do want to start working on fermented soybeans, and I may be inclined to unpause the farmhouse maybe once we get up to like 100 water, so that we can start with a round of crops. Yeah, that might be what we do. Although truthfully, I would really just like to have all of these pumps pumping at the same time, even though we don't have nearly enough beavers for that. Boy, oh boy. The situations I put myself in, you know? That's really all that it is. But this wall is put in, so that means we can come down here and not have to worry about. Oh, it kept the pause designation. Cool. And not have to worry about beavers getting contaminated. So that's awesome. We'll do all of that. They'll be able to build the upward part from standing there. Oh, okay. 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 That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a whole bunch that I never want to do again. Okay. Gears. We have 1 less than what we need for 2 of the medium tanks. Okay. All right. Well, this is not going to turn into Overflow Outpost. I'm not going to restart this because we are over 100 water now. We've got just under 300 berries. We're going to be fine. So I'm going to end the episode here. Yeah, I'm gonna end the episode here because I need to. I need to rethink everything. This is wild. I'm also going to let the game run just a little bit and let the beavers come back in, so we don't have to start the next episode with literally nothing. Um, so yeah, maybe that's what we'll do, or maybe I'll just time lapse or something the first part of the next episode, and until we can get maybe into a drought or a bad tide. I don't know. We'll see. Um, yeah, we'll see. Whatever I do. But anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. Very eventful second episode. I hope no other episodes turn out this eventful. I hope it's just building and expanding to other regions of the map. But yeah. Oh, and we've got a drought. Perfect. Okay, so don't even have to worry about bad water anymore. Fantastic. Okay. Awesome. Oh, and we didn't even get into the automations this episode like I wanted to. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. Yeah. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next episode.